What if borderline personality disorder is less about mood swings and more about the fear of just being alone? This theory is rooted in decades of research. BPD has long been associated with a fear of abandonment, but what if the true issue here is loneliness? A recent research article that was published in early 2025 asserted that people with BPD don't just feel more alone, they actually are more alone. The researchers explain that people with BPD tend to have smaller and more fragile social networks. And even when their social networks look similar to others on paper, they still report feeling lonelier. This loneliness that we find in BPD isn't just emotional. There is a physical component. Research says that the health risks of chronic loneliness are equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes every single day. So for people with BPD, this physical toll of loneliness can feed into a cycle of stress, despair, and even chronic illness. When it comes to BPD specifically, researchers describe their loneliness as a cycle that is ongoing. The cycle looks a little like this. So first, a close and intense relationship forms. Then the other person does something small that feels a bit like rejection. Now, in response, the person with BPD reacts with anger or withdrawal, and then the other person naturally pulls away. Now, the result is the person with BPD is left alone again. And as this cycle repeats, loneliness hits harder and harder. So what do? Traditional therapy, like dialectical behavioral therapy, focuses on skill building and symptom relief. But research argues that we need more relationship building support, that the very healing needed for BPD extends beyond emotional regulation skills into forming secure connections with other people. But what do you think? Some critics argue that people with BPD simply can't form secure relationships, and this is an inherent part of the disorder. But what if that very belief is part of the problem?